Hello, and welcome to Sing with David. This is 5 tips in 5 minutes, a weekly guide to improving your performance of a song on the ABRSM singing syllabus. The ABRSM marks based on 5 criteria: pitch, time, tone, shape, and performance. And I've got 1 tip for each of those areas. Today we're looking at Home on the Range in the arrangement by Alan Bullard. This is on the Grade 1 syllabus, and if you need a score, you'll find a link in the description. Thinking about pitch first of all, I want you to look at the opening bar. Oh, give me a home. We really need to find absolute accuracy in those notes so that we set off on this journey. There's no room for holding back in this song. We're in F major. We've heard the introduction. Oh. So we can try and pick up our first note from that little passage at the end of the introduction. Oh, give me. Trying to get that perfect fourth really, really perfect. So we come back to the tonic on the 3rd note. Oh, give me a home. If you can really get those notes super accurate, then you'll be off to a flying start for the rest of the song. For time, let's look at the contrast between 2 rhythms where the words are the same. Starting in bar 8, we sing, where the deer and the antelope play, with that dotted quaver, semi-quaver rhythm. But in bars 25 and 26, we have, where the deer and the antelope play, a much more sedate rhythm that 2nd time. See whether you can make that difference. It helps to give a slightly more energetic feeling to the verse and something a little bit more reflective maybe in the chorus. For tone, I'd like you to look at just a single note. Home at the beginning of the chorus. So in bar 21 when it happens for the first time. If we say home for a moment, home, 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 you can see that that vowel is changing through the word. Home, home, as our mouths close towards the m. I'd like you to pick one sound to stretch out for most of that note. Home. This will allow you to make your best sound all the way through the note, rather than slowly closing it down. Home, home, home. For shape, I think it's really important that in the chorus we don't allow the energy to drop when the notes go lower. We've sung home, home on the range with those lovely vowels that we were talking about before, but then the notes come much lower. Where the deer and the antelope play. And sometimes that can make it feel a little bit like the energy has dropped. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play. See if you can be just as excited about the deer and the antelope as you were about being home on the range. So keep your mouth nice and open, feel the breath flowing, and let those notes carry you forwards into the next higher section of chorus. In a way, the performance mark pulls together all of the other sections, but it also adds its own special magic dust. How do we communicate this story to another person who's listening? Whether that's the examiner or your friends or an audience of hundreds of people. There's no room for doubt in this song. You really, really want to be home on the range. To find that feeling, think about somewhere you'd love to be. It might be a place that you know well. It might be a place that you really, really want to go to, but you've never quite been to yet, and so you've got an imagined idea of what it's like there. Take a moment to hold that image in your mind. Imagine what it would be like to be there. And then let that place stand in for the range and sing it with all the enthusiasm that you can muster for wanting to be in that place that's special to you. All right, that's your 5 tips in 5 minutes. Good luck. I hope you have fun practicing. If you need some more personalised tips, do get in touch on singwithdavid.com. You can book a lesson, you can send me a recording of you singing, and I'll get back to you with my advice. See you next week.